And when you hear what Paul's asking you to do, you're going to be glad that we talked about mercy. There's mercy. We learn in Romans, God cares about your body. He cares about your life. He cares about your being. God cares about the totality of you. And he wants you to surrender and submit it all to him. He says, present your bodies, living sacrifice, holy and acceptable, which is an act of spiritual worship. Some of your translations say something like reasonable service. The Greek word is logikos, from which we get our word logic. Some of y'all might have a Message translation. It says, this is the least you could do. After everything that God has done for you, the least thing you could do is give him your body. The least you could do is give him you. For all that you've done for me, I owe you me. For all that you've done for me, I owe you me, but I can recognize that in my mind. I don't need nobody to push me. I don't need nobody to convince me. I just need to think back about how good you've been to me. And I have a plan for you that you have. Your small mind can't imagine the vastness of what I want to do for you. You can't imagine the vastness of what I have planned for you. But it's going to take all of you.
Good morning and happy Sunday. So I did want to speak very briefly about my baby. This is my A6 cover. It is the Louis Vuitton. Some people say Couve Carnet. Some people say Couve Carnet. It is a discontinued item, but you can still find it on the pre-loved market. I've had it hot stamped when I received it. Mine was pre-loved. I got it off of Poshmark and no regrets. This and to Poshmark, they also authenticate now. So way easier to find a pre-loved item that you'll love that is no longer sold. This one in particular was, I believe, I like Poshmark because sometimes I feel like it's husbands or old partners that like have your items and they don't really know the true value of what it is. Because what I paid for this is a fraction of what it costs. And it was in mint condition. So, had her hot stamped. She's A6. I use it for church. I was saying I use it for church notes, and then I forgot I wrote this note. So, these are just notes of how I'm going to be using my day free for next year. So, I loved the A6, and I only have a little bit of pages left in her, but I just love day free because again, you can use these pages for whatever you like, but I only have this much, and I've been honestly not writing in it as much because of fear of it's going to be over before the year ends. So because I saw that I used it so much, okay, maybe don't have church in the background. Wow. Anywho. Woo, a little impromptu worship there for a minute. But anyway, I put a note here. I didn't use the perpetual calendar much, but I just have some notes on how we're going to use the day free. We went with the Big Mama, so we're going with the A5 for next year because I feel like that should be the perfect amount of space for notes for church for next year. So yeah, and we'll be going over and that is going to be a separate video where I break down my Hobonichis and how it's going to work. Now, I haven't decided if I'm just going to chop it up into bite size, like my day free, my cousins, and notebooks, and just so you don't have to watch one big long video unless you want one big long video. Let me know. Those should come out after Vlogmas because you don't want me to go crazy, right? Right. So we're going to, take little bite-sized pieces of this content and get it out to you slowly but surely, but also being mindful that some of us haven't gotten our planners just yet. Let's talk about that. You know, I have definitely been the girl who don't have all my inserts yet. By January, I'm still waiting on Black Friday items. Or sometimes it's a planner system that I fall in love with at the end of the year, you know, so just don't feel bad. It definitely happens to all of us. It will be okay. We'll be fine. So right after Vlogmas, you'll see the rollout of more content. So just stay tuned, bear with me, and I thank you for your patience. How did we do overnight? That still got me shooketh. But next watch. I know y'all see what I just did. But yeah. Okay, first, the elephant in the room. We sort of ruined the little tissue situation we had going on, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. Anyway, today's color is interesting. Look at her. I don't know just yet. I may have to wait to see how she dries, but according to this huge swatch, she's pretty interesting. But so far, so good. So we have a full week. These colors are beautiful. So far, I have 4 bottles that I need to get full bottles of. We need to get her, and her. Absolutely her. I was thinking her, but now I'm like, that's what I was saying. Maybe I need to wait until the swatching is over or like, especially by the next day. I feel like it's fully dry and I get to understand. But I do like today. I just want to see how she's gonna turn out. Okay, I have a disclaimer. I did not wrap this one because it's in a bag. But it does say day 8. Are you proud of me? Probably not, but it's okay. We went to MLovewell. Those of you that don't know, MLovewell, it is a beautiful stationery palace. Okay, that's dramatic. It is a beautiful stationery shop here in California. It is in Orange County. I believe Santa Ana. I went to visit my dear friend, Keith. He's amazing. We met there and we did some stationery shopping and I picked up some stuff. I will show you the inside of the shop as well because it's just has all the things. They have a lot more traveler's notebook items than I've seen before. They're constantly switching out and switching up the shop. I feel like every time I go, it's different, but it's a beautiful place. If you're ever in California, or if you're in California and you haven't went, go. What are you waiting for? Okay, I'm gonna try to make this quick. So, first we went to the Midori pop-up. I met up with my dear friend Keith, and we went to look at some planner goodies over at MLovewell. Now, they had stamps. I love a good rubber stamp. Midori's rubber stamp, which is similar to their, let me see if I can grab it. Right here. Similar to their card. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It was another stamp that did not travel well, but the MLovewell rubber stamp, she's super cute. Love that. Traveler's notebook clip. Now, this is for, I told you guys I bought this from Kinokuniya, and the cutesy little inserts you can put in here with your swatches. I want to do that. Oh, look at her. Look at her shine. Oh my God. Oh, you want to see the inside? It's just white paper, honestly. The inside. It's just white paper. Okay, I also picked up for swatches again. I just think, figuring out how you're going to swatch is similar to figuring out what planner you want to use. You have to try a couple things. So I think I'm going to try this. I may even hole punch it, put it in like a discbound system. That way all of my swatches will be on this paper. So yeah, we shall see. And is this the last thing? It is the last thing. Can we talk about it? Can we? The Tokyo Traveler's Notebook. I wasn't gonna open this, but why not? Why not? I want to show you guys. Look at her. Oh my God, look at her. I'm gagging. Oh my gosh. Look at her. So, I am super excited. There's another one in here. Look at that. Oh, it's a full set. I'm super excited for this because eventually one day I do want to go to Tokyo. And at first I didn't want to say, when you go to Tokyo, it's going to be a totally different experience than when I go. So by all means, I want everybody to go because it is a beautiful place. And I just want to go and do nothing but go from stationery shop to pen shop to stationery shop to pen shop, eat a little bit stationery. Like, what's that meme when it's like bus, club, another club, another club? Yeah, like that is what I want to do. One day I will plan an excursion to just go and do it. But this makes me so excited because I actually have a notebook ready to go when I'm ready. So, excited.